There we go, Rapunzel. Thank you for joining. Happy Easter, everyone, and welcome to our Easter Sunday special of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Today, after through Holy Weeks, today, our special episode tonight is Easter Sunday. And now we meet our new contestant, please, Rapunzel from Disney Tango. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Are you sure that? You have the dream to be quest to be $1 million. As we try to remember that. So, are you ready to hot seat? Let's play. So now, here's the simple works from the 15 multiple questions in Game Boy Advance for the play. Who wants to be a millionaire? There it is. Rapunzel, here's the simple. The 15 multiple questions away to be £1 million. No. 1 million bucks. As a starter, we give it over the 1 to 5 questions away to win $1,000. Now the sixth, no. That's a joke. Okay, the 6th to 10th question to move on to $32,000. And all the way from 11 to 15, you're going to be $1 million. We have a 3 lifelines, but we have 50-50 lifeline for the friend lifeline, and ask the audience to make sure that you need to help to find the answer to be sure to pick correctly. So are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. So now, Rapunzel's play. Who wants to be a millionaire Australia? For Game Boy Advance. Let's play it, everybody. Here we go. First question is worth $100. Amidral is a rank in which branch of the armed forces? Marine Corps, Navy, Army, Air Force. Princess Sophia, we're going to be Navy. Final answer. And that is the right answer. You won $100. Question number 2 is for $200. What is the only planet apart from Pluto with only one moon? Jupiter, Saturn, Earth, or Mars? What is your favorite? C, Earth. Final answer, C. And that is the right answer again. $200 on your pocket. Question number 3 is for $300. Which word in the basic question is adjective? Word, question, adjective, basic. Again, there's a question number 3. Which word in this basic question is an adjective? Word, question, adjective, basic. The word in this basic question is an adjective, the basic. Is that your final answer? How about that? You won $500. No, $300. Sorry, that's a joke. Okay. Question number 4 is a 500. What is the fat between the skin and muscles of whales? Blubber, 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 blubber. I go into the deep blubber. Final answer. Final answer, blubber. Final answer. How about that? Blubber is right. You won $500. Now move on to question number 1. The question number 5 for $1,000 to make sure that the first safe payment. Given the room its name, what shape is the U.S. President private office in the White House? Oval, round, Square? Triangular? Are going to be A, oval. Oval? Oval. Final answer. Given the room is made what shape is U.S. President? Given the room is made what shape is the U.S. President's private house? No, that's a joke. Given the living room, I don't know. Giving the living room, no, I didn't know. Giving the room is made. The shape is the U.S. President. I don't know. Given the room is made. The shape is the U.S. President's private office in the White House is oval. So now Rapunzel $1,000 on your happen, and I give him the first safe payment. Question number 2 is the $2,000. Let's play. Here we go. The Japanese word kamakase, which means divine what? Thunder, peace, light, wind. The Japanese word kamikaze means divine wind. Final answer. Final answer, Rapunzel. Sugar. And that's it. Divine wind is the meaning of Japanese kamikaze. And they won the $2,000. Question number 7 is worth of $4,000. Let's play. American statesman and inventor Benjamin Franklin lived during most of which century? 80th, 90th, 60th, 70th. 80th, final answer. It's American statesman and inventor Benjamin Franklin during the most of which lived in the 80th century. Final answer. Is that your final answer, Rapunzel? Final answer A. Got it! No! $4,000. Move on to the question number 8. But it is wrong. You dropped 3 of these $4,000. And let's play here. The Pilgrim Fathers sailed on which ship from Plymouth to establish the first colony in New England? Mayflower, cauliflower, sunflower, or wallflower? What are you thinking of? My user lifeline is a phone friend. For a friend? Okay, let's see how you get the answer for our follow friend lifeline. Let's see. And that means you say A. Mayflower, final answer. Final answer A? Yes. And you right, you won $8,000. One lifeline in all 8 questions. Question number 9. But it's wrong. You draw 15 of the first 7 from $8,000. Move on to the question number 9 for $60,000. In which Australian state or territory is the town of Humpty Doo? Queensland, Tasmania, Northern Territory, or South Australia? Rapunzel, reminder again. You're wrong. You dropped 7 of $8,000, but again, you have that wrong. You picked the $1,000 in the big bag. C, Northern Territory, final answer. Final answer, Rapunzel. Yes, final answer. In Australian state or territory, it's a town of how to do, and it's Northern Territory. That's the right answer. You won $16,000. Question number 10. For $32,000 in the second spade payment. Let's play. Which of the deadly sins is a collective noun for a group of bears? Wrath, pride, gluttony, sloth. But you say ask your dates. Ask your dates? Okay, you need your help, Rapunzel. Which of the deadly sins is a collective noun for a group of bears? Wrath, pride, gluttony, or sloth. Vote now. Ask your dates, please. Vote, vote, vote. Whoa. I know you have a ticket, Steve. So now, Rapunzel, what's happening? Final answer is D. D. Final answer. Final answer that. Yes. And the right answer is $132,000 in the second payment. What a big. One more lifeline to go. It's 50-50. So now you have a question number 11 for $64,000. Let's play. The sun is composed chiefly of which gaseous element? Nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, or helium? C, hydrogen. Final answer. Final answer. Yes. And he got it. He won $64,000. But the sun is composed hereby is hydrogen. You won $64,000 for a puzzle. Move on to the question number 12 for $125,000. Here we go. Which of the following girls' names represents a letter in the International Radio alphabet? Mary, Kate, Juliet, or Linda? The following girls' names represent a letter in the International Radio alphabet. C, Juliet. Final answer. Final answer. Yes. You got it. You won $125,000. Question number 13 for $250. But I get wrong. You lose $93,000 on your bid. You're back at $32,000. Here we go. What is another name sometimes given to Zoroastrianism? Mazdaism, Hinduism, Judaism, or Christianity? Another name sometimes given to Zoroastrianism is A, Mazdaism. Final answer. Final answer then. Final. Sometimes give it to Zoroastrianism. They say, hey, the right answer. $250,000. Move on to the $500,000 question. But get wrong, you lose $218,000. Let's play the question. In the Bible, Noah's Ark was Made of what timber? Copper wood, iron wood, briar wood, or rose wood? In the Bible, Noah's Ark was made of timber colored to copper wood. Final answer. Final answer that. Yes answer. If you're wrong, you lose $218,000. This is a wrong answer then. In the Bible, Noah's Ark was made of the copper wood and it would have $1,000,000. Oh my God. Oh my God. And now for play for $1,000,000 question. You have one more life left to go. Let's play. Which state is the principal city for the books of U.S. author Carl Hiaasen? Louisiana, California, Florida, or Texas? So what do you mean so? If you right answer, you get a call beyond. But you get wrong, you lose $468,000. You all have to do big risk. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. Okay, computer, you have 50-50. Computer, you have to remove the wrong answer, please. Give it the right answer to give it a wrong answer. So how about you? Louisiana or Florida? You give it a walk away or to get the back answer? C, Florida. Florida. How do we answer? Final answer that. Final. Louisiana. But you get it in time. The state is the principal setting for the books by U.S. author Carl Hiaasen. Rapunzel? And the answer is Florida. And Rapunzel from Disney Tango. You wanted a $1,000,000. Oh. No. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So, oh my God. Come on out there. And now to give it to you from Nine Network and a Millionaire Hot Seat, and they have for $1,000,000. Congratulations, Rapunzel! You have won $1,000,000. Oh, I don't know. Can you believe it? Did you have the gold in my hair? Look at it for Mother Gato, the flying right there. Hi, good to see everyone. Thank you for joining for playing Rapunzel. Thank you.